Good morning. This is meteorologist Steve Krasinowski with your weather briefing storm scoop. This is Tuesday, September 22nd. Oddly enough, we're going to call this one running out of fuel. I'm going to say something weird that's going to sound contrarian to what we've been talking about for the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. But the Atlantic Basin and Africa are dead. I think we may be shifting attention back near shore already as per our tropical season timelines, and that will take time to develop and produce. So, for a little bit, there's going to be a lull, and then the possibility for some more action will pop up. Let's switch to some more local things for a bit, okay, and then we'll jump back and forth. Let's do New England, upper mid-Atlantic region. Our cool spell will start to moderate as all patterns in autumn shifts step down due from the inception of closure. High pressure starts to filter back in and 70s will return. It's probably going to be pretty short-lived though, so don't get too used to it. Again, as you've seen, we're hitting it in waves, and it's been like that for about a month. No excitement worth dribbling over here. A few weak boundaries, mid to late weeks slipping through. Probably dry and probably just brief wind shifts themselves. So again, there is not too much happening in terms of precip. Yesterday I showed you the precipitation forecast. Here is that piece that was on there from yesterday, bringing in that moisture. It's going to, again, I said yesterday it was probably going to shoot up north. That's where it's going to shoot. And again, once it comes back, it'll really be derived of its precip, so nothing much happening there. Only other impacts of note is an indirect impact from the Atlantic Hurricane Teddy, Tuesday, U.S. today into tomorrow. Teaming up with the continental high, we'll see a tandem fetch develop. That means the coasts will be breezy, windy marine waters, maybe some showers down in very eastern parts of Maine. But the extreme eastern parts of Maine. Okay, so we also have our natural alignment of the pattern shifts. Beware the anomaly mapping pitfalls. Every step down, autumn-winter begins cool, then ends warm as climatology falls out from underneath. Temps do not warm in late September and early October. They will remain static, if not cool. Some of our thermal projections. We watch the Pacific jet knock down the warm southern ridging, enabling our cooling step down. That same process then serves to moderate, as Pacific air is mild and a dig in the GOA ensembles some ridging to ripple east and will warm anew. Here's your little bit of ridging. It'll bring some of that warmer air up and we'll start all over again. Again, we're doing these in waves. Some cool downs, a little bit of a brief warm up, further cool down. You're catching on. This is for late September and early October. I think we'll be watching opposing highs, stall frontal boundaries. If you're near the coast, I could see a non-tropical coastal low, so a nor'easter, an autumn gale form and drive up the east coast. Again, you have a lot of different air masses moving, so that's what forms a lot of these nor'easters during this period. But again, we're in such an extreme drought out in some of these areas, it feels like it's never going to rain again. So, too far away, we'll need to catch our shifting because it'll moderate high and it'll set with the flow, and we don't want that to happen if you want the rain. Any weather event of note will be born from this general region and arriving out east in about a week. So, remember, you always got to look out east, or in some cases further west. I haven't talked about too much in lieu of smoke, but the wildfire smoke will be back for most of the Northeast Tuesday and Wednesday. The smoke could be about 12,000 feet above sea level, so definitely something you'll see and will hinder some visibility as well. Two more things. This is the GFS long-term temperature anomaly. 2 meters, so when you take temperatures, it's 6 feet off the ground or 2 meters off the ground. So Is this an early winter preview or is this just a head fake? The GFS is predicting strong blocking near Scandinavia next week. This is the key feature related to the polar vortex disruptions during winter. So it's still early for a meaningful disruption, but in the near term, it'll first bring some cold and snow to Siberia, and then we'll work our way south and forward. So, speaking of snow and Siberia, this is not quite Siberia, it is Maine. But Sunday River is the first Maine mountain this year to test out their snow guns. The temperatures yesterday got down into the 20s, so they thought it'd be good to test them out and see what's going on. So it's all fake snow up there, but if you're a snow bunny, it's almost time. Anyway, we're right on track. Meteorologist Steve Krasinowski. We'll see you tomorrow. Weather briefing, Storm Scoop. Thank you.